So we just get to be in the upright over here and the...
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Okay, well, just a few things right out of the gate. We're still doing the giveaway.
Yep.
So if you're interested in that, we would love for you to comment "Open the Gateway."
Yes.
And you can do that on all of the videos. You get an entry per episode.
Yep.
So do that. But we also wanted to ask that you subscribe on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
It would be a follow on Facebook, I guess.
Yeah, follow on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube.
On YouTube, maybe hit the notification bell, but leave a comment. It helps the algorithm. It gets out to more people. It just helps support us. So that would really mean a lot. So if you're watching live, just comment anything. Let us know where you're tuning in from.
Yes.
And then if you're watching the replay, comment replay and where you're watching from, because we're curious.
We are curious.
Yeah.
So Dr. Katie Williams.
Hi, I'm Dr. Katie Williams and my co-host,
Melody Anderson.
And this is the Intuitive Wonderland. So welcome back.
Thank you for joining us.
We have some exciting things today that we're going to do in the Gateway.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to talk about Kundalini, and we are going to talk about the connection with the pineal gland.
Yes.
And then we are going to offer a clearing for that.
Yes, absolutely.
And then in addition to that, we had some questions come in from you guys. Lisa Arsenault, she's been on the podcast before. She and I had an episode, and she reached out, and she was just really curious about the Gateway process, like what happens and what goes on. So we thought maybe we would talk to Mel a little bit about how we got here.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask us at any time. We want to answer all of your questions, and we love that you're interested.
Yes, we do.
We also wanted to throw out the idea of a retreat.
Yes, I think that'd be great. We've got a couple of places between Port Angeles and Sequim.
We do.
Mm-hmm.
And it just feels like really vibey when I think about it. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, ooh, like kind of like, it feels like it's expansive, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, because you have things to offer.
Yeah.
As well as, we've got some tricks up both of our sleeves.
Yeah.
And so I think it'd be
Anyway,
great.
if you think you'd be interested in doing a retreat with us, maybe you could just let us know. You could send an email. My email is drwilliams@duck.com or drwilliamspodcast@gmail.com. What do you got?
Mine is melodyanderson@yahoo.com, and it's spelled MELODI Anderson, SON.
Yeah. So if you'd be interested in that, or comment.
Yeah.
Just comment and let us know. We are gathering information and putting together the idea of a retreat.
Yes, it's exciting.
Yeah. Okay. So without further ado, should we jump in? Oh,
yeah.
the Leprechauns. Happy St. Patrick's Day, by the way.
Yes, happy St. Patrick's Day. We're both wearing green because I was afraid she was going to pinch me.
Like I would.
Oh, yeah, you would.
A love pinch, maybe.
Of course. I'd pinch you too. Good thing we're wearing green. Okay, so yeah, you texted me this morning and said something about leprechauns.
I know.
Tell me.
So I told Mel, on the podcast, I've been introduced to things like elementals and mythical creatures and stuff, but I've never actually tuned into any of them. But leprechauns have been with me all morning.
What have they been doing?
They're just around, and they're very bouncy. Like they're bling, 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 and they have like this like gold glitter as they bounce.
Oh, cool.
In this room, they're all over the place. There's some hanging out. They're like lounging here, but they're kind of jumping all around. And when I was out walking Gus, they came with me, and there's just leprechauns today.
I absolutely love that because I don't have that kind of vision. Well, at least not right now.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like it's foggy. It's not like a clear.
No,
like I don't
you have a clearer
actually
vision than I
see
do,
it.
which is really cool, and that's why you're so good at the Gateway.
Well, I just thought it was important that we brought them in because they're here.
Yeah.
And I thought there was something about abundance and wealth coming with that. And then you came up with the idea of having them do what with our chakras?
What do you mean? The leprechauns do something with our chakras? Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I thought you said that in the text, that you'd have them activate.
Oh, I'd have to relook at the text. Jeez, was I asleep when I texted you this morning?
Oh wow, that sounds interesting. I didn't know we could ask him to do that.
Oh, I think that I was referring to, yes, I did. I did say something about them activating our basic chakras.
Yes.
Yes, that's right. Like for prosperity.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I forgot about that already.
Maybe
I was
you're
so
in a
focused
dream
on other
state.
things. I was so focused on other things, and I was jumping on my rebounder when you and I were texting back and forth. So,
Well,
anywho.
so that's something that they could do?
Oh, heck yes, they're elementals. That's one of their responsibilities.
Well, I thought that would be fun, like for everybody. So if it's something that you would like the leprechauns to do for you, you can join in on that.
Yeah. Well, and you'll see it because we're going to ask them to do that. But they might ask for something in return. So we'll just have to.
Yeah, usually leprechauns need something.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So
maybe we'll give them gold and they can charge up our basics.
Okay. So we'll do that in the gateway.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So that's
maybe
what we have planned.
Maybe that's what we'll do first is go see the leprechauns.
Yeah.
I love it.
My mom calls me Katie me darling.
Katie me darling. That's so precious.
And she has since I was little. It's one of her little nicknames for me.
I love that, Katie me darling.
Katie me darling.
That's so cute.
So that's me today.
So talk to me about the pineal gland.
I don't know much about it. I just got that information like from the guides. They were like, you need to do this.
Okay. So the pineal gland is a photosensitive gland. They didn't really know much about it. It produces melanin. It's inside the head. But it's shaped like a pine cone. And so in a lot of mystical texts, and I think even in the Vatican and stuff like that, there's pine cones that signify whatever it is for them. They're all possibly different. But the pineal gland itself, like I said, it's photosensitive. So like our eyes are sensitive to light, it is sensitive to light as well. So
okay.
When one is deep in meditation and their Kundalini is activated, and we'll go into Kundalini in a minute, when it reaches the pineal gland, it'll explode with light.
Oh.
So if you've been in meditation, you're like, what is this light that I'm seeing? Or you're seeing colors and they're vibrant and they're swirling around. It's the pineal gland being activated.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. And the reason why we talked about decalcifying the pineal gland is it helps expand your spiritual gifts. Mm-hmm. But it has to be done in a process because, they talk about these ancient texts and how, Kundalini is so dangerous. Kundalini is a very powerful, potent, what's the word I'm looking for? Fertilizer.
Oh, nice. I like that word.
Yep. It's a wonderful fertilizer that whatever it touches, it amplifies. So if you have negative tendencies within you that you don't want amplified, don't do Kundalini meditation until you've removed those things.
Is it by topic?
Give me an idea.
I'm just wondering, like, what if I have like a really bad relationship and I'm really focused on that? It's a lot of negative energy. Mm-hmm. But then like over here, I have a lot of really positive things. It's like, do I have to clear that up or could I just not focus on that?
Yeah, focus is, that's really a very good question. Because more what I'm thinking about is kind of energies surrounding something. So maybe something bad is going on in your life, but as long as, like you say, you're not feeding that negative with negative energies, like if you're not getting enraged over it all the time and producing all of this rage, rage is one of those negative tendencies that'll sit within you. But rage isn't bad. Every negative, like anger, rage, guilt, fear, resentment, all of those things, revenge. Those are like, those are in our field and we can create those things, but that doesn't mean that they're always bad. They're
active.
Right. And they're there to, like if something makes us angry, if you see someone being hurt over there and anger might make you do something about it to stop it from happening and hurt, and help that person. But like same with positive things, like if you're really, really happy and joyous, how could that ever be bad? Well, it can be bad if it brings me joy to see my neighbor's house burn down because I don't like them.
Is that truly joy?
Could be. I mean, it just depends on the person.
That is interesting to think about that.
Yeah, so that's out of balance. So we want to have duality and structure in that. And so whatever it is, as long as it's within balance and we're properly using it, But if we're really focusing on lying and stealing and rage and hurting people, no, we don't want to do
So what would
Kundalini
happen
energy.
then if you did do Kundalini energy and you were focused on those things? What would happen?
Well, that's really a good point. Because so if you're on the spiritual path, you really do want to be constantly removing these things from you that are not serving a higher purpose.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think that happens organically, like on the path.
Yeah, exactly. And that's part of the process.
Yeah.
Correct. But if you see, oh my gosh, that makes me mad every time I hear that. Well, I might want to focus on how can I make myself or retrain my brain to not get mad every time something like that. So you're kind of essentially plucking those negative things out of there. So you're essentially
trying to reconnect about a knee-jerk response. Yes, like that. So like the stimulus comes and your knee-jerk response is to be like, ugh.
Yeah.
But if you just take a beat
mm-hmm.
and be like, okay, how do I choose to respond to this?
Right.
So I can remain in alignment with my higher perspective.
Right.
As opposed to my human consciousness, which is just knee-jerk.
Beautiful.
Bam, this is how I feel.
Right. Yeah, in Ellen Tadd's book, The Infinite View, that gal that was listening and said infinite view, because I kept calling it the eternal view. Oh. Thank you for that, by the way. The infinite view.
Correction.
Yes. She said that Ellen Tadd would talk about if you think about something from your solar plexus, the area of self and lower will, sometimes you might get really angry about something, but then if you elevate it and think of it from the third eye or the first eye, as we've talked about, then your view changes. Sometimes from this chakra, it'll seem like it's a very, very negative thing, but when you raise it up to the third eye and think about it, it's like, oh, that wasn't negative at all.
My understanding is that our higher perspective always sees the positive side, no matter what it is.
Absolutely.
In the spirit realm, everything is progressive
mm-hmm.
and helpful and beneficial.
Absolutely.
It's just hard for our human consciousness to always see that.
That's right. Yeah, I like that. So when we're in our higher mind, Kundalini energy is very, very good.
Okay. So I kind of want to understand what Kundalini energy is. My understanding, the way that I was introduced to it, was when I started meditating and I just started moving. Like I move in a motion, and I had read or I'd heard through Abraham Hicks that happens sometimes. You receive movement, and I didn't know what was happening, and I just went with it. And then one day John walked in on me, and I'm all, he's like, what are you doing? And I was like, I don't know. I go, it's not me. Right. I'm not doing that. Like, right. I'm moving, yes, but I'm just allowing it to happen. Right. I'm not consciously making my body move. Right. And then he looked it up, and he goes, it's called Kundalini. Right. And I was like, oh. Yep. And then I learned about the snake, and then I started looking into it. But what's your understanding of what Kundalini energy is?
Well, a lot of times when there's a lot of movement like that, when you're meditating, your crown chakra is spinning. Every chakra on our body spins 180, 360, 180, 360. So it's like inhaling, expelling. It's very similar to the way it draws in energy and expels energy. And so when you've got a lot of movement in your crown, it will make you move. Interesting. Okay. But that relaxation does pull up that Kundalini energy, because it has to come down before it can come up. And we'll come back to Kundalini energy, but in the pineal gland, is it the pineal gland or the anyhow? There's Christos. It's the oil that comes down to the spine to the I call it like the pilot light. That's what
that gives a good image.
Yeah, it's a fire that's at the bottom, the base of your spine, and the coiled serpent that's right there. So when that Christos comes down, and especially if you haven't been being enraged or drinking a lot of alcohol or over indulging in sex or junk food or things like that, so when that Christos comes down, it touches it's kind of like the pilot light, and then it also requires sex energy. So I know there's so much to Kundalini energy. So the sex energy helps expel it. It's kind of like when you turn the
pilot light on?
Well, yeah, the pilot light is on, but when you turn up the
stove,
propane,
yeah,
turn up the propane, then the snake comes up the spine. But the best way to have that happen is when all of your energy centers are clear and clean. Do you remember the old cartoon with the basket and the guy playing the flute?
Yeah.
Da, 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 and then the snake coming up
Yeah,
the
yeah,
pole?
yeah.
Well, if you look at the human body and all of the chakras, you look like a flute.
You do.
Yep. And so when all of those are being played just properly on a clean vessel, the Kundalini energy comes up.
Okay, well, I'm curious about the sex part of it. What if you're celibate?
Oh, that's good.
Oh.
Yeah.
But you said you need sexual energy.
Yes, because you're storing that sexual energy. So
what if you've never had sex before and you don't know?
Well, if you're involved in a spiritual practice, then it will help. They say men that don't ejaculate every time, it's better for their sex. I don't know about women. They say it's not the same for women, but I don't know. I'd have to do a little research on that.
I hope it is better for women that don't ejaculate every time.
You know what I mean?
That's very common. I feel like women like to hold the energy.
Yeah.
You know, maintain that tension, and
yeah,
we hold it better.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
But so that like monks, they don't.
Yeah, right. I thought of
for that reason.
Yeah.
And actually, if Kundalini energy is flowing properly, and you're raising your Kundalini energy, it can feel like the most intense orgasm you've ever had. Now, however, people that are there's such a thing as Kundalini syndrome. So say children that have been violated, that forces Kundalini energy and activates some of those lower energies.
Interesting. Okay. So you saying all that, you're reminding me one of the times when I'm learning to meditate, and I have some videos that are crazy. Me moving a bunch, and like one time it was very focused down in my genital area, my roots, and the movement was there.
Yeah.
And it was a little orgasmic.
Yeah. And that's a very healthy.
It felt like it was releasing something that was stagnant.
Yep. That's good. That's wonderful.
Okay. So that was all on accident though. Like what if somebody intentionally wants to work on Kundalini energy? What do they do?
Well, there are many practices out there. There's Kundalini meditations out there. I just say be careful and make sure that you're trying to keep your vessel clean. That's the main thing that one needs to teach, because that's why there's a lot of secretive stuff around Kundalini, because it's dangerous if you don't know what you're doing.
Okay. So that tells me that people shouldn't be dabbling unless they understand it.
Well, or if we're going to be trying to assist people at this, we need to go about it correctly. We have
in guiding.
Yes. We need to have, we have a lot of responsibility
and protections in place. And
that's right.
Okay. So like work boots and
and
hana, and kind of we're just setting ourselves up to be protected spiritually,
right,
before we do any kind of clearing on the pineal gland or anything like that.
Yep. And we're going out in Gateway, so we have guides and helpers out there. So
which anybody could.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, before we jump into Gateway, should we talk about Gateway?
Sure.
So that people can maybe understand it a little bit more. Lisa, who I'd mentioned was on the podcast, Lisa Arsenault, she reached out and she had some questions about it, and she's just curious. And I think a lot of people are. Like, I've been getting questions like, what's it like?
Right.
What's happening?
So and you can answer that better than anybody in your experience in Gateway. I haven't really done your regular Gateway. I mean, I've had experiences outside of it.
I kind of wonder, this just came to me, I kind of wonder if maybe you're expecting it to be different than what you do experience, but it's maybe not that far off?
Well, no, I think I've had great experiences, but they don't happen to me, well, reconnecting. Dang it.
Hopefully it doesn't knock us off.
I hope not.
At least it brings us back on.
It still says live.
Yeah.
Well,
Hope we're still with y'all.
hi. Where were we going?
Your experience of what you do experience and whether that's similar to Gateway.
So I'll come back to my experience, but with Gateway, what I think a gateway is, and what I've been able to, not I've been able to do, what the gift has been able to do for people is, people have been able to go out and see their guides.
Mm-hmm.
They've been able to do past life work. Let me just give you a quick example of some past life work. My ex-sister-in-law, she had these horrible allergies to dyes and perfumes and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And she, I don't want to completely share her story, but in a past life, she was a little boy child, and her mother worked with dyeing fabrics and things like that. And while she was in utero, she took on all of that toxic chemical stuff.
Interesting.
And then I said, Susie, this might be interesting. What if you don't have an allergy to these things anymore? Like when I would color her hair, I'd have to shampoo it at least 4 times.
Wow.
And she still might get a headache. But if I didn't shampoo it 4 times, she'd go home and vomit.
Wow.
It made her really sick. She never had a problem after Gateway again.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
people also connect with loved ones.
Yes, they can. That's my favorite part of the gift.
Yeah.
My beyond my favorite part of the gift. After my son died, I would send several people out that would have amazing experiences with my son and be able to relay stuff to me that was incredible.
Yeah. Can we just talk a little bit about how you came to know you had the ability to offer this to people?
This is okay, we're rebooting. What I when I first came into pranic healing, I started doing regular meditations. We might
need to hit it.
Yeah. That's interesting. I wonder why that keeps going out.
I don't know.
So I was doing regular meditations with pranic healing, and my husband at the time, he and I were in Canada at a retreat, and Master Nona told us all to go out and put our hands on a tree and sink into the tree's energy and do meditation. And I audibly heard the word gatekeeper. Now that was back in 2009, and I just prayed, like, what does this mean? What does this mean? But I don't just audibly hear things that aren't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that
got your attention.
Yeah, it got my attention for sure. And I just prayed about it a lot. Well, over the years, whenever I would do healing work on people, they would often end up in another realm and be explaining to me, oh, I see my best friend. She died when I was 15, and she's telling me everything's amazing over here and not to be afraid and blah, 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 blah. And then other people that have had abortions, they'd see their babies float by, and people were telling them everything's okay. It's all as it should be. People would have experiences with like I said, their guides showing up, just all sorts of stuff. But I didn't think it had anything to do with me. Until one of my friends, when I was doing some work on her, she said, this always happens with you, and I work with so many other spiritual healers, and it never happens with them. So I wonder what it is about you. And so I'm like, I figured it was how I pray. I pray like a Catholic. I call in every saint. I call in everybody. Whoever can help, come and help. It's all it takes a village, right? Mm-hmm. And so after I prayed and sent her, well, I didn't send her out. I was just doing healing work on her, and she said that her guides showed up. And so I said, ask your guides what I'm supposed to be doing. I was wondering if I needed to work on her kidneys or her liver. See, as a pranic healer, I can measure the energies and figure all that stuff out, but I'm like, make it easy on me. Have them tell me what to do. Yeah. And she said that the guides walked her through a yard, and they swung open the gate and said, have her hold the gate. And then it was like, whoa, it dawned on me in that moment that I really have the easiest job of all. I just get to sit here and let you go do your own thing.
And the gatekeeper thing snapped in and you understood what it meant.
Yep. And she understood in that moment too.
Wow, neat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because she was one that went way back from the beginning with me where I was like, I heard the word gatekeeper. What does that mean? So I was asking everybody that I knew, and nobody could tell me.
So when people come to do this with you, do they normally have a question they want an answer to, or an intention of any kind, and you just lead them out and then it takes over at that point?
Yeah.
Because that's kind of what it's like for me. Like you say, okay, we're going in a hot air balloon, or you're going to open the door, or go onto the elevator, or whatever it might be. And then you're kind of like, okay, what's happening?
Right. Yeah. Tell me.
You're like, well, what now? Like, I've opened it.
Yeah.
Now you got to tell me what's happening.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. That's all there is to it.
So somebody comes with an intention or a question, and you don't know where it's going to go. They don't know where it's going to go.
Right.
And basically, they just verbally explain what they see, what they feel. Have you been smelling something food-wise?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Is it corned beef or cabbage?
I think it's the leprechauns. Do you smell it?
I do not.
I keep smelling it.
That is nuts.
It's the corned beef.
I brought some neroli oil too. I figured we could use some and I forgot to bring it out.
Which is so funny because you guys don't know, but we're in a space that does not get cooked in. Like,
that is
like there's
nuts.
No food here.
How did I guess? I just knew right away it was corned beef.
Well, that's like when you came over that day and the boys and I were talking about Rosie, or we mentioned the vacuum and you said Rosie. And I said, how did you know we call her Rosie? And you're like, I don't know. I sucked it out of your brain.
That's right.
Like,
a lot of people name their vacuums Rosie for some odd reason.
But you knew, and then you were like, I just sucked it out. I was like, okay.
We have these psychic moments, I guess.
I know. Anyway, corned beef is around.
I love it. I hope you have some tonight.
This is so interesting to me. I've never had this happen before where there's little creatures that are so interactive with me.
Oh, I just love this. I absolutely love this.
Anyway.
Yep.
Sorry, I didn't interrupt.
No, I don't think we interrupted anything.
Well, I hope that answered some questions.
Yeah, and I actually would really love it if people had questions for us. Like, what if you want to know something, please put it out there. And if I don't know it, I will research it.
Or we'll Gateway.
Yeah,
Jinx.
And that's one of my that's one of my favorites because we can get like instant information.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Yep. And I really want for all the information that I just spewed out now, if our guides can correct me or change anything.
You mean about the pineal gland and Kundalini
all of
and
it,
all of that?
Anything that we talked about. I'm not opposed to being corrected. I'd rather know the truth.
Yeah, well, me too.
Yeah. So whatever comes up, comes up.
Yeah. So if you have any questions, you could comment them. You could email us. The email addresses are at the beginning of the episode, which if you're live, you just have to wait. Watch it back. Sorry.
That's right.
But yeah, I'm kind of curious what people want to know.
Yeah, I am too.
Ask your questions.
Ask your questions, please.
All right. Are we about ready to go into Gateway? Because it feels like we're getting to that point.
We are. And I kind of this morning when I went into just before I went into meditation, and this is something I prayed about and asked for help with last night. I decided that, and I asked Katie if she was okay with it. And we're just going to do a simple, like lead into the gateway today, right? With this Kundalini.
Yeah, this will be like the form of meditation that helps me to focus and ease in.
Yep.
Okay. Those of you who haven't watched before, Mel and I each have a word that represents our protections. Yours is
work boots
and mine is Hana. So we've said that now.
Yep.
So we're in a protected space, and that's for all of you watching as well. While we're in the gateway, before we do the cleansing of the pineal gland for decalcification, I would really like it if you want this to be a part of your experience, if you will verbally say that you receive this cleansing. If you're in a place where you can't say it verbally, in your mind is fine too. I just think there's a lot of power with actually voicing it. So if you can, and you want to, and if you don't, then just, you don't have to receive it. That's okay too.
That's right.
Although I don't know why you wouldn't.
And I kind of want to put it out there that those on the higher soul level, if their souls want them to receive it, if they're open to that.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. I'm going to start putting on my glasses. Here we go.
Okay.
So this is a simple Kundalini practice. So I just want y'all to take a moment and take a couple of deep breaths. And this isn't something that you have to really put your mind to. Your mind is just a subtle instrument of the body. We're just going to allow the energy, the higher soul, to take over and do this. Scan the bodies, all of the bodies, the physical, mental, emotional, nutritional, all the different bodies. We're going to scan them all and think about something that makes us anxious. Now we're going to say in our minds, I expel all external influences that cause me anxiety. And again, this isn't something we have to think about. This is just something that the soul body automatically does because we ask it to. And now I collect all of my own information and data, experiences, and use them for a higher purpose. I will now view them from a higher vantage point. The first eye, which is also known as the third eye. And clarity will follow. And so, here we go.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep. Just as a reminder, it is possible for you to experience your own gateway by listening to this. So if you're in a place where you would like to have that experience, I recommend not driving.
Yeah. Or operating heavy
machinery. Yes. But if you do experience your own gateway, I know both of us would love to hear about that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I would like to remind everybody, if you come across something that seems scary or negative, just focus on your heart center and expel loving energy to whatever it is that seems fearful to you. Because if it's fearful, it's not right. We're operating on love and higher vibration.
My guides are also telling me to tell you, if you'd like to call either of us to be there with you, we can do that. Our spirit can be there with you.
That's
if you
right.
Find comfort in that.
That's right.
So
call us in.
We will support you.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Okie dokie.
Okay. All right, let's do it.
All right. Do you want to do a hot air balloon, or do you want to do a escalator or an elevator, or what do you want to do?
The leprechauns want me to do a rainbow slide.
Oh my goodness. Let's do a rainbow slide. Okay. All right. So tell me.
Sorry, they're just so funny. Okay. Okay. Oh. All right. Ooh. All right. I very quickly went down that slide. It was very fun, and they joined me.
Nice.
Ooh.
I was immediately taken to Anchorman.
I've never seen Anchorman.
You don't want to hear about this right now. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. All right. At the base of the slide, it's as if I slid down into, when you picture like St. Patrick's Day and leprechauns, there's always like the rainbow with the clouds on either side. It's very clouds around. We're very, it's white and fluffy and not like real clouds, like cotton. And they are very bouncy. They are very much here.
Just like what you had seen.
They are bouncing all over on this stuff, and they're just so excited to be here with everybody.
Oh, I love that.
They are bringing blessings. Yes. Okay. They only, what they require in exchange for wealth, this is financial wealth, wealth of love, health. If you are wanting something in abundance, they are offering it to you. And what they are wanting in exchange is an energetic acknowledgement that it comes from them. They're prideful. Oh. They like knowing that you're giving them credit.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. They're a little mischievous.
Yes, they are.
And they're kind of fighting with each other. Like, no, I did it. No, I did it.
Oh, my goodness.
But they're really joyful and energetic and happy. And there's a lot of golden energy that comes with them. Okay. Why are you here today? Because it's St. Patrick's Day. And people acknowledge us today, even though we're around all the time.
Oh.
Is what they say.
Hmm.
They say at any time you want abundance in something, we're willing to make a deal with you.
A deal?
Yeah, like an energetic exchange.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do they like an energetic exchange of love?
Yes. They really like acknowledgement.
Just acknowledgement.
They like their pride is really at the base of they want people to know that they're here and they're providing this.
Mm.
Okay. So I just asked, well, do you have to be Irish? And they said, no, of course not.
Mm.
They said that the Irish have claimed us, but we're here for everybody.
I love it.
Yeah.
Do they live on every continent?
Yes.
Well, obviously
they're
here.
everywhere. Yeah, they're literally everywhere.
Wonderful.
They're telling me they're very similar. Like the gnomes are their cousins.
Oh.
And how you have gnomes in your yard.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're related.
That's cute.
Okay. This is strange for me.
Well, what's really strange is that everybody, there are souls everywhere that have seen them.
Yeah.
It's not fake.
Right.
It's real.
I've just never.
I know. Except for today.
Except for today. Today of all days.
Thank you. And thank you for the gift of prosperity.
Yes. I accept your gifts.
I
Thank
accept.
you. And I give my gratitude.
And
my acknowledgement.
And my acknowledgement.
Yes. Thank you so much. Okay. Clouds are parting. They're staying there. And we are moving forward.
Okay. We'll see you when we get back.
This is a strange image. It's like a vein. Like I'm in the head, like a human head, since it's taking us, I think, to the pineal gland.
Okay.
And the road is like a vein, which, have you ever seen those videos? Like,
yes.
Where it's like
an artery or
no,
what?
like it's like your birth month in ice cream, or your birth month in like a whatever. And it has like gross things.
Ew.
And one of them is like a veiny tissue. And the boys and I watch these videos and they really like it. And I was like, ew, a veiny tissue. So like I'm seeing this gross kind of veiny road.
That's hilarious. Nope.
Yeah. But it doesn't have a gross feeling. It's a positive one.
That's good.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, there is a enormous tree with pine cones all over it.
Oh, pine cones. We just keep getting kicked off on YouTube, so we'll just rely on.
Shoot.
I know.
Does it come back on its own?
No. I wonder if there's... Let me try to take it off of airplane mode. See if that helps.
Sorry.
No, don't be.
Okay, well, we'll see if that helped.
Hopefully.
I apologize for any interruptions. Technology.
Yes. Oh, and the 20th will be the last of this Mercury and retrograde stuff.
It's my birthday.
Oh, yay. We can celebrate that.
I know.
Sure.
I'm celebrating Mercury.
I'm celebrating Mercury. There it goes.
Oh, goodness.
Yep.
Okay, well, hopefully it catches at least the important parts.
That's right. And we'll just share this over there.
Okay. All right. Okay, so the giant tree. There's a giant tree and it is covered in pine cones. But they're not actual pine cones. They're pineal glands.
Of course they are.
And the tree goes up, further than I can see.
Wow.
And
like Jack and the Beanstalk.
Oh, Annabelle's here.
Oh, Annabelle.
She's here and she says, these are all the ones that want to have the cleansing today.
Okay.
They've all been compiled and brought to us in this structure.
Okay. How are we cleansing them? Decalcifying them? I hope mine's in that tree.
Me too. I definitely want mine in there. Okay. This is the image I'm getting is like it's hard to explain. It's like a barrier that is squeegeeing the
wow.
tree. So it goes everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
It goes in all directions outward, but I can tell that it's like the tree is coming above it as it pulls down, and each little pine cone pineal gland kind of wiggles as
wow.
as it squeegees it down. And then as that goes up above, there's a rain coming, and it's washing down all over the tree. So I'm just going to let this process continue for a moment until it gets all the way to the base of the tree.
Does Annabelle seem joyful?
Yeah, she's always jumping around and dancing, and she's in a cute little dress and cute little dress shoes. Her hair is long and loose. Okay, so the barrier, it's like a membrane.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's okay. All right. She's telling me that it was a membrane that was attached around each pineal gland that we were unaware of was there, that is now being stripped away.
Wow.
And this layer is now doing the trunk of the tree, and then it going down into the earth to be neutralized.
I love this.
And Annabelle and I both, we were covered from the rain as the membrane came. And then as it passed, it also passed through our bodies as it did the tree.
Oh, wow.
And now we are in the rain. Oh, the tree has a new life. It's flexing like with breath.
Oh, wow.
And there's a light emanating from the center of the tree and coming out with each breath.
Wow. I'm feeling that in the center of my head.
Are you?
You will too.
Annabelle's just dancing around. She's like, you know how little kids will hold your finger and spin? Like
yes.
That's what she's doing.
That's awesome.
She says, this is the work that is important. This is why you're here. Everyone who has a pine cone on the tree is so grateful right now.
Oh, man. That's wonderful.
And they're feeling it. And the sensation is flooding their bodies. So if you're feeling this, you know it's you. Okay, I'm asking Annabelle, what should people look for after this cleansing? What kind of things are going to be signs that something has changed? Okay, I saw a gigantic eye. And it opened.
Ooh, I've got clicking in my head too.
Okay. So the answer is sight, but not necessarily sight in the way that you would think, like not necessarily your eye, but sight as in knowing things that maybe you wouldn't have known before, a sense of calm and understanding that you are connected to Source. And you will literally be feeling things in your head. So when you're experiencing something to where you're like, does this have anything to do with the cleansing? You will feel it in your head, like possibly a cooling feeling.
That's what I'm feeling.
For others, there will be heat or a tingling. And also cascading down the arms and out through the hands and the legs, down through the feet, into the ground. Okay. She's telling me if when you experience this, if you put your fingers here on your forehead and close your eyes and ask Source, what am I to know or see at this time? Then allow it to come to you. It says okay. She's telling me it's going to take some time for people to trust this, and it might be a little uncomfortable at first. But you will come to form your relationship with your pineal gland, and the communication that is offered through source coming through in that way, and this will be a comfort to you in time. Okay.
I just had something come to me. Will you confirm with Annabelle?
Mm-hmm.
That just by us activating, and the tree of all of those people activating, if they're in the presence of someone that's ready, will their pineal glands just automatically want to upload?
She is very pleased with your question. And she said, thank you for asking that. That has now been activated.
Oh, perfect.
Okay. And she's showing me how this is going to spread. With all those people that have now had this cleansing, as they go forth and interact with those people, and those people interact with those people, and those people interact, and so on.
It's going to spread like a virus.
For real, but in a good way. In a good way. The virus of sight.
Of spiritual activity.
Yes. Okay, what purpose does this serve for humanity? For Earth? Oh, yes. Okay. All right. She's telling me that this has a lot to do with what is coming as far as open contact.
Mm-hmm.
And feeling so much in my chest, in my heart right now. She's telling me you didn't know that you were such an important part of this, but you are. Both of you are here to help with that transition, and that the entities that we will have open contact with are very excited, and they are here to help. This is a very positive step for all of humanity and other beings alike.
Wonderful.
Yeah. The sun is out now and shining on the tree, and the tree is literally growing, and as it grows, more branches come out the bottom with more pine cones, and it's growing and growing and growing.
Oh my gosh, I love hearing that.
Yeah, beautiful. Oh, very beautiful.
It's so cool. You can't make that stuff up.
Yeah. Do you have any questions?
Yes. What does Annabelle think about the connection with Kundalini? And how do we avoid Kundalini syndrome in our futures?
Okay. She's telling me that anything fear-based, including worry, is stunting the point of the Kundalini energy.
Okay, I love that. That's a wonderful answer.
That if you find yourself engaging in those feelings, then
shake off that anxiety.
Yeah, it's that means you need to recenter.
Okay, I love that. That is so simple.
Mm-hmm. And then she's showing me this helps with that.
Yep.
Acknowledge, accept, and open.
I love that.
Okay, we're not sure exactly what happened, but
I might have caused it.
Well, I kind of
Mercury.
hope you did, because then that means it just ended right then and it caught everything before.
Okay, good.
And I think we're back on here.
That's good. That's good.
For now. Anyway, okay.
Okay, we're going back to the tree that is like all the branches have lit up.
Yep. Because it had the Kundalini energy going through the trunk and then spreading out. It was like swirly on each branch, and then
that's amazing.
Very swirly. It's kind of rainbow, like iridescent. Okay. I'm getting the sense that this cleansing has been completed.
Wonderful.
And there is the sound of laughter, applause, joy. This is including angels.
Mm.
The leprechauns are there. Everybody is really pleased that we did this, and they are grateful.
Oh, that makes me so happy.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, Annabelle's giving me a hug. Sweet girl. Such a sweet, sweet little girl. Is there anything else that we need to do in this gateway?
Well, I do have...
Oh, look.
Are we there?
Mm-hmm.
Is it recording? Oh, we're live.
Yeah.
Okay. Yay. Weird.
Mercury's in retrograde.
Yes, it is. I'm looking forward to next Tuesday when this isn't as much of an issue.
No. Okay, so was there something else that you wanted to do?
Well, she says that does Annabelle say that we're pretty much done with the work that we're doing? Because if so, I have just something I'd like to mention.
Yeah, that cleansing is completed.
Everything's done as far as, is there anything else that you wanted to do in Gateway before I ask? Because I know that every time you wanted to focus on a person.
They were just bringing that to me.
Okay.
We don't have to do that today.
Well, I kind of would like to, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
I'll just bring up the person that I mean, in this.
You want to tune into a particular person?
Well, like I said, today is the 1-year anniversary of my niece's mother's leaving the body.
Okay.
It's funny because last time we recorded it was my dad's.
I know.
Yeah.
These Tuesdays.
Yeah.
They're kind of impactful.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right. I can try and see if she'd like to come through.
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay.
I don't even know her name.
It doesn't matter, I don't think.
Nope.
I don't think we need to know. Okay, maybe you could just
Opal, my niece. It's
Opal
her.
is your niece.
It's her mom.
Asking Opal's mother to come through. Is there a question?
Just if she has anything that she would like to share with Opal. Opal, I'll just say that Opal has been so strong through going through her divorce with my nephew and rearing 3 children on her own and just starting her life over without her mom. And I'm really proud of Opal, and I would love to hear what her mom has to say.
Okay. So I did get a message. I don't know if it's from her mom, but it very well could be. I have like an image, but it's like an older woman, short hair, curly, and I don't know if that's her mom or if maybe a guide. I don't know.
Okay.
But okay. Yeah. All right. I'm being told that this is somebody who has a message of womanhood. And the message is it's always difficult when you have a close relationship with your mother and then you have to step into life without your mother. In many ways, energetically, you're not truly a woman until that happens. When you actually step into being the mother, because you don't have yours to rely on anymore.
Right.
And though these things are difficult, they are the soul's intention to experience it this way. And it also allows for you to become your mother energetically, because now she is a part of your being in a way that she couldn't be when she was here physically.
Interesting.
And isn't that interesting? And I just got this. That's why we end up saying, oh my gosh, I'm turning into my mother. In a lot of ways, we take on those aspects of our mom, and it helps us to understand them and motherhood altogether.
Right. So interesting.
Yeah. There's a strong maternal, like womanly, like bond that's coming with this message.
So her mom, I believe, was in her early 60s.
Okay.
I only met her a couple of times. And my nephews in the beginning would tell me how I reminded them of their grandma. every time we'd go into like Sunny Farms or Country Air, Grandma shopped in stores like this, and they would accidentally call me Grandma because they told me I'm similar.
Do you look similar to her?
Nope. I don't think we look at all similar. I think it's personality wise.
Okay.
And we're both spiritual people.
Yeah.
And she was into all the weird stuff I'm into. She also attended a church, and so did I. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So many similarities. And we would say the same things. Like if we'd take the boys shopping, I'd say, hey, go grab a bar over there. Go grab a bag of chips or get something to drink. And they'd say, oh, it's too much money. And I'd say, no, it's not. I didn't ask you how much money it was. Go get it. You know, just, I wasn't asking, you know what I mean? And they'd say, Grandma would say the same thing. And sometimes they would accidentally call me Grandma.
Wow.
And I would tell them, you know, that's the greatest compliment you could ever give me.
That's really sweet.
It really is. It really is. So I was hoping she'd come through for Opal, but
I don't have any other messages beside that.
that is okay.
Let me just ask one more. Okay, just hugs all around. Oh, okay. Whoever this is saying Opal should try to connect on her own.
Okay.
That whoever this is, this guide, or if it's her mom, I don't know, will help her to do so.
Should she do it through Gateway or just on her own? Because I've tried to encourage her to Gateway, and she's like, not ready. Not ready. And of course, I'm not going to bully her.
It's showing her alone in her bed when she has time to herself and can really just explore in a way where nobody really knows what she's doing.
Okay.
To give it a go is what they're saying. Just
Give it a go.
go.
She might already do stuff like that.
Maybe.
Too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Did it get brighter?
It did,
Okay.
actually.
Reconnect.
The leprechauns moved some of the clouds.
Interesting day.
I know. Good thing we're wearing green, or they would have pinched us.
They would have been so offended.
Oh my goodness! Did you want to try to connect with someone, or was that a good connection?
I didn't feel the need today.
Okay, probably because I was bullying you into doing one.
I didn't feel bullied at all.
Good.
No.
Good.
Okay.
All right.
So was that it then? Are we
I
done?
think so. I think we're done.
All right. Well, thank you. I'm
Yes.
just going to reconnect really quick so that we can say goodbye. Thank you to everybody
Yes,
who tuned
thank you
in.
so much.